It's time for another Dice Tower review with Zee Garcia.
Hey everybody, today I'm taking a look at a two-player dice game called Los Banditos from designer Reiner Knizia. And this one is a tug-of-war style game, of which there are many. But this one is driven, as I said, by dice. You're going to be rolling those dice, trying to make poker hands, basically, truncated poker hands, and trying to win, have a stronger showing on your side of several tokens, and win those victory points associated with that token. Get the most, you win the game. That's basically it. As I said, there are a lot of these kinds of tug-of-war games. Two players play cards, typically try to win the thing over to your side. So what makes this one different? Do the dice add enough to make it unique, to make it interesting? How does it play? Let's take a look. So here's everything that comes in the game. The objective of the game is to get to 10 points before your opponent does. And you're going to be gathering those points from these tokens here, which are worth 1, 2, or 3 victory points. You'll be controlling those with the dice, playing dice on your side of the tokens, trying to play a better combination than your opponent. All right, so to set up the game, we're going to shuffle up all the tokens here. And we are going to put all the dice in the dice bag and just lay the cheat sheet that I have over here, just any old where someone, wherever both players can see it. Then we flip over 4 of these tokens between the players, and you are going to be ready to begin. On your turn, you are going to reach in the bag, shake it up, draw 2 dice blindly, and then roll those dice. And then you are going to assign them to the 2 dice to any tokens you want. And so I could put 1 here, and that could be my turn, and then it would be my opponent's turn. So what are you actually trying to do when you do this? Well, you're trying to make these combinations. You are hoping to get as high a combination as possible, because then you'll beat your opponent, and they're basically inspired by poker, of course. So you can get a flush with the same number, same color. You can get a straight flush. They call it a 3 flush. With the same number and the same color. You get a straight flush, you can get the 3 of a kind, you can simply get a straight, just a pair flush, which is the same color, which is better than just a regular pair off color, and then just nothing, high die, okay? So I'll do that, it'll be my opponent's go, they'll grab 2 dice, they'll roll them, they'll play those like so, comes back to me, and this is going to continue until, I'll do that, until I have 3 dice on my side. If I have 3 dice on my side, I have a new thing I can do. I can claim a token if either A, you also have 3 dice on your side and my combination's better than yours, or if I have 3 dice on my side and I can prove that there's no way you can beat me there with any combination. It's not going to happen. It's impossible. Then I can claim this, and I can claim them before or after I roll the 2 new dice. All right, so this is going to continue, and let's say I get this, and let's say you get, let's be nice, let's give you that. And so I have a straight flush there. You simply have a colored pair, which they call a pair flush, they call it. So I win this. I would get 2 points. These dice all go back in the bag, and we reveal a new token, a 3-point token, and we continue playing, again, back and forth, cycling the dice back in the bag when a token is claimed. This keeps going until someone has collected enough of these to eventually get up to 10 points, or more than 10, and when that happens, like so, then that person is declared the winner of the game, and that is how you play Los Banditos. So there you have it. The main thing that this game has going for it is that it is very quick and it is very simple. It's one you can bring to the table really easily. The components are minimal. I mean, this box is not a large box, and it's still ridiculously oversized for what comes in it. You could fit these components into a very tiny box, tiny bag, and take this game with you. So that is its main, selling point, I think. The fact that it is so small and portable and simple. There is obviously luck in there, but it's enjoyable that it's interesting that it gives you those options of where you place those dice. And of course, I have to mention that this is basically like Reiner Knizia's own Battle Line, or Schaden Taten, which is a card-driven game where you are attempting to do something very similar. You play cards instead. You try to have pretty much the same kinds of combinations that you do in this game, except with cards, and win these things over to your side. In that game, you need a certain number of tokens. In this one, 10 points, right? And so I wouldn't say that if you have a few of those games, or even one you really, really like, possibly Battle Line, possibly another one, then I would say you probably don't need this unless you want to play with kids, you want to play with a really casual gamer. Then yeah, this is neat. And it's the kind of game you can play while you are chatting, while you are doing something else. It takes really very little effort to be engaged in this one. So you can use it just sort of as a conversation piece, something to keep you busy rolling some dice while you have a chat. As far as the gameplay, as far as how much you are going to get out of this, how much replayability you are going to get out of this, I don't think ultimately that's really there. This game, once you've played a few times, it will feel the same from play to play, and the only differences would be reach in the bag, pull out the dice. I didn't get a green die that I wanted. I'll try next time. Roll them, place them. Where you place is not as it's not as thinky. There is not as much depth there as in other games of this ilk, as in Battle Line, which is the one I'll keep coming back to because they are very similar. But again, if you have the right person in mind, then I think this could be a good one, And especially if you just get rid of the box and keep the game just in the dice bag, and take that with you. This could be a really good one for a picnic, the beach, that sort of event, because there's no cards. Nothing here will blow away. Everything is nice, thick cardboard, and the dice. That's it. So for that specific setting, for that specific ambiance of play, then yes, I would recommend this one. Otherwise, it's perhaps too light, perhaps too repetitive, too soon to be something that I would say, yes, definitely go out and get this one. So there you have it. I like it. That is Los Banditos. Thanks for watching.
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at Dicetowernetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.